So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. The atmosphere, the sense of expectation, fevered, frenetic. This is the one fixture they all wanted to see, and every day has only fanned the flames of expectation. And so the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. Let's have a look at the lineups then. We're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say the very classy Marco Reus. He's a player who continues to highlight a real strength in German football with his irrepressible desire to get himself into the box. And he's become a top goal scorer as well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Going through. Puts in a cross. Great leap! This could fall anywhere! Yarmolenko. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Schmelzer. Schürrle. So what's he planning here? Nuri Sahin plays it out to the wing. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Götze. Chance! He's left his man. Now it's Reus. Has a hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's sprayed out wide. Looks like a good ball through. Benzema. Chance to cross. In with a header! Goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Borussia Dortmund trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Reus. Schürrle. They get a throw in. Carvajal does well to read it and intercepts. Ball's gone out of play. Durm goes up and over. Reus, there's no flag. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's Shaheen. Oh, the ball's come loose! Tries to dink it in. Yarmolenko! Yarmolenko! Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Durham.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Good, sir. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Modric. And it's Lucas Vazquez. Benzema looks to slip it through. Lucas Vazquez, he'll have a dip! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Now it's Götze. Götze with a long pass out wide. It's Götze! That was mighty close. Cristiano Ronaldo tries a through ball, cuts it out. Nuri Shaheen. Götze plays it into the channel. Marcelo does well there, alert. Tries to get it forward quickly. Modric. Mario Götze. Now it's Benzema. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's away!
Durham just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. And it's Marco Asensio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Royce. Schürrle. Nuri Shaheen. Schürrle. Carvajal positions himself well and cuts it out. Throw in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Modric. Marco Asensio. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Modric. Oh, good ball. Daniel Carvajal. He's got away. Goes for goal. Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuri Shaheen. That has put a stop to that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mario Götze. Nuri Sahin, and it's Royce. Mario Götze. Plays it out to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Marco Asensio. Played out to the wing. Ronaldo has it in a wide position, so what next? And we hit half-time, so there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Nuri Sahin. Schmelzer. Schürrle. Borussia Dortmund going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's Schürrle. Carvajal, great challenge. Götze, coaxed out to the wing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Aimed long and direct. Benzema looks to thread it through. He's through. He's left his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Mario Götze. Durm. Yarmolenko. And that's well defended. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Nuri Sahin. Forward it goes. Schürrle. And it's Sahin. Schmelzer. Schürrle. Royce plays it wide. Now it's Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko. Hefty. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Good save, really well read.
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
With a delicate ball. Going through. Tries a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Schmelzer. Nuri Sahin. Now it's Royce. Royce with the ball through. Schürrle. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Done very well to intervene. It's got through. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the finish! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Out to the left it goes. Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Marcelo. Plays it over to the other flank. Charges in. It's a loose ball. Lucas Vazquez. He's got away. Forward it goes. Modric gets his foot in there. Long and high towards the flank. Another chance from a corner. Now it's Royce. Can he put it away? No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Schürrle into the channel. Moran sticks in a foot to win it back. Lovely little display of skill, that is. And it's Schürrle. In it comes. Gets up to head it! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Lucas Vazquez. He's left his man. Ronaldo has been hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's Götze, well positioned to make that interception. Back to the keeper and try something new. Fires from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed. Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Benzema showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Carvajal. Now it's Benzema. Has a shot! Ronaldo! Superb! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Look, the goal was well manufactured, but the striker probably can't believe he's been given that much space in the penalty area, and he wasn't going to miss.
4 in the game, he is the man. Borussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Batshuayi. Now it's Royce. And it's Durm. Durm clips one through. And he's there to cut it out. Sergio Ramos tries to get it forward quickly. Batshuayi can't get the better of his opposite number. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He goes long. Castro. Can he score? Goal! finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. Now they can look ahead with confidence and comfort. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, pressure can quickly build on you if a positive result isn't achieved in your opening group match. Instead, they can take great confidence now from a very good victory and look ahead with real belief.